Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. Today's review, I have selected Shieldaig Oloroso finished, Scotch whiskey. Now, this was recommended to me by Derek, who is in the industry and knows an awful lot about whiskeys and wines and cigars and stuff. He's a young guy, but he's got a lot of old knowledge. I he picked it up quick. Not only from me speaking to him, I figured this out, but hearing him talk to other people and stuff like that. He's passionate about it. I want to get him on here, and he's going to come on here to review things with me. He's a fun guy. He's a knowledgeable guy. Anyway, he gave me this sample here. Said he really enjoyed it, was surprised by it. I believe it is this is a kind of a Total Wine, it might be an exclusive there. And what I found out about the Shieldaig, first off, it's made by the Ian MacLeod distillers, been around since 1933, make a lot of very good scotches and have a good portfolio of different spirits. This being an Islay, generally will not have much or if any smoke or peat. They're generally fruity. Now, what I've tried to find out about this Shieldaig, I think it is just kind of Scotch that Ian MacLeod company buys, and then they'll age it themselves, I think, and do different things. Now, the pure Scotch itself, it's very reasonably priced. You can get an 18-year-old for about $50. Now, from what I'm understanding, there's not a lot of information on it, but I think it's a good base for blending because it has a really good, it's won a few awards. It's got a good, from what I understand, grainy, malty base to it. Not a lot of complexity and stuff, but a solid base, which would really be great in other blends. But in this case, since they put it in the Spanish sherry, Oloroso sherry casks, I think they added their own complexity to it. And this one here is $50. So unbelievable value, unless it's really terrible, and I doubt it is because I really trust Derek. You're certainly not going to feel ripped off $50. It's very cheap, by the way, for inexpensive for an Oloroso sherry finished or mature. This has to be finished for that price, but still very inexpensive. It's usually very expensive to do that. Sherry casks are known for nuttiness. Oloroso, so I'm expecting, I haven't opened this yet, some nuttiness, some dried fruit aspects to it. We'll see what comes through. So anyway, beautiful color to it. It's kind of an orange if you look at it, if it would focus on this instead of me. Anyway, beautiful orange color. Probably colored, I don't know. It would pick some up from the sherry cask. So let's see. I've chosen this glass today. An old Scotch glass from back in the day. I don't know if you can, there it is. Even know if they still make that anymore. Glenmark. So let's pour it in. I want to thank Derek for this. There it is once again. Beautiful color. Beautiful color. Beautiful. Just copper. Nice orange copper. Let's see what we get on the smell. Oh, it's 43% ABV. A little more fruity than I thought as far as fresh fruit. I thought it'd be more of a dried fruit. I'm getting nuttiness and more more of a fresh than I would have thought citrus with the underlying fig, raisin And I'm getting that what I expected on that dried. But a little more fresher than I thought it would have been. So it's pleasantly. So nice nose. Not unbelievably powerful. Subtle, but nice. If you take your time picking it out, you get some nice subtle flavors coming up. So let's see what it is on the palate. See, I'm getting a little bit of peat out of this. It's pleasant. Yeah, I really taste that, malty, grainy. The Oloroso, I think, has added a little bit of oiliness to it, which is good. Still a hair thin, but I know that it's added. It's got a nice aftertaste coming back up. So I am getting those fruits. Maybe some pear. A little bit of citrus. It's got a nuttiness. And on the finish afterwards, it takes a minute after you do it, I do get some nice dried, fig, raisin. Very soft and subtle. Now, so for $50, you're not going to ever feel ripped off with this by any means. It's a nice sipper. The Oloroso cask finish, I think, has really added so much to this base that I've read about and made it added some nice fine flavor to it. It's good for the price. It's really good. It's a it's a great sipper. And you can use it as a mixer for $50. You wouldn't feel bad about mixing it. But I could sit around and just sip this by itself all day. Very pleasing. Still developing. Now the flavors are even more pronounced. Getting like some caramel now a little bit, now that it's sitting in the glass. Yeah, coming up stronger and better. It's a smooth drinking. It's not nothing strong or powerful or unbelievably complex where you're thinking, what is that in there? But there's nothing off-putting. The flavors that are in there are good, tasty. For $50, and you have to keep saying that because it's really drinks more, like a more expensive bottle, really. At least a good $70, which maybe $75, but you get $50. So Derek is right. I could sit around and enjoy this and sip it and drink it. I could see where a bottle would go. Probably wouldn't last the house too long. So good job, my friend, and looking forward to have you on the show. All right, everybody, if you get a chance, Shieldaig Oloroso. Total Wine is where I believe this is one of their exclusives. And let me show you the if you can. There it is. All right, he gave me this sample, and I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, I will have my Scotch whiskey playlist attached to this video. Please subscribe. Check out all my playlists. I review everything: coffees, teas, every kind of whiskey. that you can imagine, every kind of beverage and spirit, wine, beer, everything. So, from Hillbilly Select Reviews, thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think of this if you've had it. The Oloroso sherry finished Shieldaig Scotch whiskey. See you on the next one.